It's springtime at Glover's Plants and Produce with exciting foods and flowers. Glover's always has family foods for less. Select from healthy, delicious fruits. Create exciting meals as you pay less and get more for the family. Shop for this area's finest selection of field fresh vegetables too. Spring has sprung at a virtual emporium featuring plants and flowers for the home, the lawn, the patio, including hanging plants. During Glover's sparkling spring sale, don't miss it. The big spring sale at Glover's.
Insurance is simply being prepared.
Security.
To cover the what ifs. I'm there to help protect my families.
You want to protect everything you work for.
The people that I deal with purchase insurance because they love somebody.
I think of insurance as being a promise.
That I'm going to be there when you need me.
I'm giving them a promise that if they have a loss, I'm going to be there.
That's the Alpha way. That's what we do.
For the best agents in the business, call Talisa Scheichel in Holly Pond.
Channel 2, live on hand right here at the Coleman Shopping Center. As you can see in the background, the Cattlemen's Association Steak Sandwich Lunch is being served. And boy, they are tasty and so good. Well, this is how it's done. Here's the gentleman piling the steaks on the big cooker and making some folks happy before this day is over, for sure, me for one. But a lot goes into this activity by the Cattlemen and Cattle Women's Association, sponsoring these cook-offs about, a couple of times, 3 times a year, I believe. Two.
Labor Day and Memorial.
Labor Day and Memorial Day. You folks been doing this for a while, haven't you?
Yes, sir. We've been doing it in Labor Day weekend will be 20 years.
20 years, so you're going to celebrate an anniversary.
Yes, sir. Hope to sell 5,000-6,000.
Well, now, just back of us over here, we have the ladies doing their part. They're handing out the merchandise.
Yes, sir. They prepare them and put them in boxes and then hand them to us in bags, and we sell them.
Well, thank you for chatting with us, and good luck to you. And we'll look forward to Labor Day and that 20th anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Get acquainted with Affordable Automotive in Welty. Affordable Automotive offers a full complement of service features for your car, truck, van, SUV, and other vehicles. Affordable Automotive also features a full line of famous Bridgestone tires. Stop in and check out the quality of famous Firestone and Peerless tires. Get a size and style that you need. Affordable Automotive offers towing service 24/7. Simply call 739-2290. Affordable Automotive, conveniently located in the heart of Welty.
Odin's Auto Glass is your professional glass replacement center. They replace auto and truck windows, windshields, and mirrors using plexiglass or window glass. Odin's Auto Glass has a roomy service bay for regular vehicles and a large service shop for larger vehicles like trucks, buses, RVs, and industrial equipment. They also do furniture mirror glass replacement. All work is professional in every detail. Odin's Auto Glass, Highway 31 north of Coleman.
Depend on Hope Industries Cleaning and More. Cleaning services for furniture, rooms, and for your offices. Depend on our experienced personnel to do your holiday job right. Moving? Depend on U-Haul. Visit, shop, browse for janitorial equipment and supplies. Hope Janitorial and Food Service Supplies and Cleaning and More. Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Memorial services for Frank Lawrence Bell Jr., 79 of Vinemont, will be at 4 p.m. tomorrow at Coleman Heritage Funeral Home. The family will receive friends from 2 to 4 p.m. Coleman Heritage Funeral Home is directing. Mr. Bell passed away on Monday. Funeral services for Bobby Earwood, age 61 of Eva, are incomplete and will be announced later by Coleman Heritage Funeral Home. Mr. Earwood passed away yesterday. Funeral services for Mona Mae Hicks, age 85 of Coleman, are incomplete and will be announced later by Coleman Heritage. Ms. Hicks passed away yesterday. Funeral services for Barbara Dale Albright King, age 63 of Coleman, will be at 1 p.m. Friday at Coleman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. Malcolm Carter will officiate interment in Concord Cemetery. Coleman Heritage directing. Ms. King passed away on Monday. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. on tomorrow at the funeral home. Betty Sue Widener Mayhall Johnson, age 83 of Coleman, passed away. The graveside services will be at Coleman City Cemetery at noon tomorrow. The family will receive friends from 10 to 11:30 at Hansville Funeral Home. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. Jesse Paul Bradford, age 74, passed away Monday at UAB Medical Center in Birmingham. There will be a graveside service today at Chances Crossroads Church Cemetery at 10 a.m. Graveside services for Mary Ann Nix, age 79 of Coleman, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Coleman City Cemetery. Moss Service directing. Ms. Nix passed away Sunday at her residence. Visitation will be 6 to 8 p.m. tonight at the funeral home. Funeral services for Billy Evans, age 54 of Moulton, will be at 1 p.m. today at Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Burial in Holly Pond Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home in charge. Mr. Evans passed away Sunday at his home. Visitation will be 9:30 a.m. until funeral time. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2, broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com. And of course, we're also on the internet and on Charter Cable and on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all those other things.
Okay.
Well, not all those other things. I think there's 100 others, but...
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know about all the other stuff, but okay.
Well, you figure everything that somebody comes up with, like Facebook, you have other people that do imitations.
Similar things.
Yeah.
They're not as popular, so people maybe don't know about them as much or whatever.
And then we've talked in the past about a lot of the young people now don't like Facebook because there's old people like you and me on it.
Okay.
So they've moved on to other things.
All right.
Who would think that the day would come when Facebook's for old people?
Right. But us old people have invaded, let me tell you, because they like to see their pictures of their grandkids and all that good stuff. So.
Matter of fact, I talked to a person yesterday, retired individual, whose grandson just set him up on Facebook.
Oh.
And then the grandson left, and he says, now I don't know what to do with it. I think we've all been there, haven't we?
Yes, oh yes.
Okay, let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Here's the weather almanac for the 28th of May. The average high temperature is 86, the average low is 65, the record high 98 in 1911, the record low 41 in 1907. Sunset at 7:51, sunrise tomorrow at 5:37. There's the satellite picture, and look what's coming through Louisiana and Mississippi headed our way. Thunderstorms maybe later on today. Might want to pay attention to the weather. There you can see the other satellite picture. Here's our forecast for today. 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms later on today, a high around 84. 40% chance of rain tonight, a low around 68. More of the same tomorrow, 50% chance of rain, a high of 82. 87 on Friday, 88 Saturday, 89 on Sunday. Woo!
Well, it's going to get hot.
Goodbye May and hello June.
Yes, I think so. I think so. And where was that 30% chance of rain that we saw yesterday? Just about every day had 30%. And now it's
what rained last night?
It did. It did. Yes. And we could use some rain. And I like it when it rains at night. Then it doesn't interrupt your day.
Okay.
I'm greedy.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
The last couple of weeks we've had candidate forums here on Channel 2, and we are going to rebroadcast those each evening this week. And as a matter of fact, for tonight, we'll have the candidates for State Representative District 12 and the State Senate. We'll play those back to back right after Today on 2 this evening, starting about 6:30.
Okay.
And then tomorrow night, the sheriff's race. Friday, representatives from District 9. Next Monday, if you can stand it, all 6 of them.
Whoa.
And of course, the primary election day is next Tuesday.
June the 3rd. That's right.
And our election coverage will start about 8 o'clock next Tuesday night.
All righty.
Find out who wins and who's in the runoffs, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, Facebook friend of the day. Who's our friend for today?
Let's check that out. Laura Fulmer Nichols. And Miss Nichols likes Rumors Deli and Mitch Smith Chevrolet. So she sounds like she's a good local girl that likes her local things. And so we're going to reward her with that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by here first and pick up your certificate.
Okay, who's coming to see us today?
Mr. Waid Harbison is here. He's back. But I think he's talking about the, well, let's see, the park celebration, Heritage Park celebration. That's what we're talking about.
20th year.
Wow, I saw that.
Heritage Park,
I pulled in the Aquatic Center yesterday and I saw a sign. And I thought, wow.
Yeah.
I can remember when it was being built.
Yes.
You know, so that's pretty cool. And it just blossomed and it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
A lot of things going on.
Yep.
All you have to do is have a child or grandchild in T-Ball to find out what's going on at Heritage Park. That is one busy place.
It really, really is. Yeah.
Okay, George is here with news and commentary coming up next.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
As your sheriff, I will have an open door policy for every citizen of Coleman County. I believe it is important for every citizen to be able to voice their concerns and needs to the sheriff of Coleman County. Because as law enforcement officers, we get so focused on law enforcement, we forget to listen to the people. And if we will listen to the people of Coleman County, then they will help drive the sheriff's office in a positive direction for their needs.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers. and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Four years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Max Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
Commentary on this Wednesday morning. Looking at the morning news, the Coleman County engineer, Coleman County Road Department engineer, was his name here, John Bruner, I guess it is, announced at yesterday morning's commission meeting that the County Road 222 interchange with Interstate 65 is due to be bid out this week. They expect it to cost between $6 and $7 million. We talked with Senator Paul Bussman last Friday, asking him about this particular project and others. He says he keeps reminding the state Alabama Department of Transportation that, let's get these projects like this done before we worry about spending all that money on the northern bypass for Jefferson County. And anytime you go down I-65, you see that project going on. It seems like it takes forever, does it not? Think about this now. My dad died in 1987, and when he died in 1987, he was looking forward to the Highway 157 widening. How many years did it take? 20 years to get that done? And they're due to go run out of money, highway funds. The feds are coming up in August. And that's because they don't have enough gasoline tax. It's all been leveled for the past 2 or 3 years because cars are more efficient with their gasoline usage, right? And there aren't that many more cars on the road. So that's going to be something to watch closely in terms of how long it takes to get the 222 exchange. And it's an important one for us. But with all the people vying and trying to get their projects taken care of, don't know that it'll become anytime soon. I don't know if I'd hold my breath or not. In Birmingham, 2 of 8 patients who tested positive for the Legionella bacteria have died at UAB Hospital. Now, when it gets that close to home, you start paying attention. According to the UAB Hospital's Chief Patient Safety and Clinical Effectiveness Officer, Dr. Loring Rue, she says they've been taking certain precautions in the units where these people were located. These 8 people were. 8 patients on one unit. They were that was known as the Hematology Oncology Unit. So they're taking a lot of precautions there. Anytime someone flushes a toilet, they have to wear a mask. And they're very careful whenever they're in that area. That's just, I don't know, remember back when Legionnaire's disease made the headlines back in the 70s, late 70s, and they discovered that a lot of it was coming from warm water, hot tubs, water units, or water in units of air conditioning, big, large systems of air conditioning. That's one of the suspected causes of Legionnaire's disease and this kind of thing. According to, we were talking about I-65 a moment ago, the Alabama Department of Transportation have been talking and having to deal with this sinkhole on I-65 at mile marker 327 southbound. If you are traveling maybe north to Decatur or to Huntsville, be prepared. On your way back, you might take 31, but there's been a not a pothole, but a sinkhole found on Highway 31, the old Highway 31 also. So heads up on that. They're going to be working today and tomorrow on this, trying to deal with it. It's got some people spooked. Remember a couple of 3 or 4 years ago, there was a sinkhole on I-65 going north, about the same area. It's Limestone County. It didn't just get its name from a Mr. Limestone. It got it because of the kind of rock formations that you've got in that neck of the woods. So you have the possibility of sinkholes. And no one's been hurt so far, at least according to the news. But southbound lanes on I-65 near Hartselle will be closed temporarily today and tomorrow until they can figure out what to do. Back a couple of years ago, as I mentioned, whenever the northbound lane was closed because there was a big washout there, part of the freeway washed out and just disappeared. After they fixed it, about a year later, it went back and did the same thing again. And it cost I don't know how many millions of dollars. You wonder sometimes the cost of projects like this. We had a president right after World War II who started the very first interstate highway systems in America. And by the time he had finished 4 years, that's General Dwight D. Eisenhower, many of the interstate highways in America started and were completed. Now think about that and how much it cost compared to these 6 or 7 million to exit I-65 in Cullman on the 222 interchange. How much was done? How able, how willing we were to get something done on those, to speed up transportation. And it was needed back then. Bob Weiss had a daughter going to college in California. Come this past weekend, he wanted to know where she was at the university. So he activated the tracking device on his iPhone. They started following the signal. When they got to the campus there, their 19-year-old daughter was one of the victims. It's technology that comes in handy, but unfortunately, sometimes the news is not good news. She was one of the victims in that shooting by Elliot Rodger, who killed some classmates. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
As Sheriff of Coleman County, I will set a new standard in drug enforcement across Coleman County by using my training, my qualifications, and my experience in working with other local, state, and other law enforcement agencies across the state of Alabama and Coleman County to go after not only lower level drug distributors, but the upper level drug traffickers in Coleman County. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
"4 years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Max Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote."
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
This part of our show, we have some prizes to give away. Let's see what we have for today as far as our prizes. What we have in the closet. Here we go. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the Family Barbecue Pack. That's one of the prizes we have for today. And the other one is going to come up. Here we go. A free round of golf at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Okay, 2 prizes for today. And remember, we're going to ask a question about one of our ads. So let's show our ads right now. Strawberry shortcake. Oh, we're down to the last 3 or 4 days.
I know it. I need to go. I need to go get one.
We need to get one every day, I think. And maybe one to put in the freezer.
Earl's Body Shop celebrating 50 years in business. Large and small towing available local or long distance, located right there on Highway 31 North.
Hansfield Drugstore says they are a blast from the past. They opened up in 1925. They still have the original soda fountain with some of those original recipes. Oh, it's good stuff.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, formal wear available for all occasions, located right there at 217 Compass Way Southwest. He does have, of course, the big and tall. He can fit those guys as well. Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, open 7 till 7, 7 days a week. And they have the 18-hole golf course, full practice facility. They have it all. That's Chesley Oaks Golf Course on County Road 1553.
The H. Chance Christian Bookstore. Grab it, engrave it, and go. What a great way to give somebody a present, and they have it engraved, all done right there. Customize your gifts for graduation or any time.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. This is the details on the Family Barbecue Pack. Full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns, priced at just $13.99.
And the new fitness facility in downtown Coleman is called B-Fit. It's right there on First Avenue, just cost you $50 a month, and it is month-to-month, no contracts, and membership includes a certified personal trainer.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair. They replace shocks and brakes. Tires for Less on Highway 31 North.
And Hair by Loretta. Hair is her passion. She can do highlights and haircuts and manicures, pedicures, and waxing. She does it all. And new clients get $5 off, located right there in the Kalos Salon.
Pizza Hut of Coleman. They have the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 till 2 at 649, located on 2nd Avenue North. That's Pizza Hut in Coleman. There we go with some of the merchant ads. Question for today, what do they do at Auto Tech? This has been one of our longtime advertisers. They're in Vinemont. What do they do at Auto Tech? First person with the correct answer gets the family pack of barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue and a round of golf at Chesley Oaks.
Yeah.
A couple of pretty good prizes for today. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hello, my name is Caitlin from Premier Bank, and I'm here to talk to you about balancing your checkbook. Please be sure to write down all checks that you write and all debit card transaction you do with your debit card, so this way it keeps you away from insufficient funds. Insufficient fund fee is $25, and these could add up very quickly. Internet banking could also make balancing your checkbook easier for you. If you have any questions, feel free to come by your local bank today, and we'll be glad to help you.
Our telephone number once again, 256-734-7399. The question for today, what do they do at Auto Tech? As a matter of fact, David Methvin is the owner at Auto Tech. I saw David at T-Ball last night.
Oh, okay.
You see everybody at Heritage Park.
Yes, you do. It's a place to be.
One time or another.
It's a
Everybody
place to
goes
be.
through the park.
Yes.
We don't have any phone calls. We'll show you that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Grand Point Pharmacy, this is the original home of the Two Old Goats product line. They have, of course, a lot more. They have all your allergy products available. Grand Point Pharmacy on Highway 31 North.
Alabama sunrooms and awnings, patio and deck covers, awnings, metal roofs, vinyl siding, garages, buildings, free estimates available, and go to their website, builtrightawnings.com.
The Candle Garden has hand-poured candles and over 50 fragrances. They're located right downtown next to Moe's Barbecue.
And it's my party. Balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla, anything you need for any type of party, located right there on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
There's Auto Tech, where they do major engine repair, brake and transmission repair on all vehicles, located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
And Deb's Bookstore, offering gift certificates all the time. Browsers are always welcome to come in and check out her books. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Mullen's Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can count on them each and every day. Call 256-734-1353.
Picking Under the Pavilion, that is happening this summer, all summer long. You can see the dates and the different groups that are going to be lined up, but it's going to be held at the Donald Lee Green Center, and that'll be rain or shine, it doesn't matter, from 6:30 to 8 p.m. It is free to the public.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. Everybody has a good time with the inflatable slides, water slides, obstacle courses, and so forth. Call Holly Mullins.
Brown & Company Beverages, where good tastes begin. They have such a great variety of wines and ciders, meads, mixes, gourmet sodas, and of course regional and local beers as well, right there next to the Ford dealership.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. No credit check, you're automatically approved at Cotton State Barns of Coleman. There we go with our merchant ads for today. Coming up next, we're going to talk to Waid Harbison and find out about a big event at Heritage Park this summer.
Sounds like fun.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
Wallace State offers associate degree and certificate programs in Alabama's hottest job fields. Every year this decade, almost 3,800 new workers will enter these fields. Will you be one of them? Be one of us. Get in a Wallace state of mind. That's the projected number of job openings for trained welders this decade. That's the potential salary for welders trained the Wallace State way. With the latest robotic technology for manufacturing, who will you be? Be one of us. Get in a Wallace state of mind.
Four years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Mac Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Boy, what did we do before Heritage Park?
I don't know.
Oh, it's hard to imagine when you see how much is used at Heritage Park, and of course Wade knows better than anybody, you know, it's almost year-round, isn't it?
It is. It really is. You know, we have baseball and softball tournaments. Basically now they start in January and they go all the way through the end of November. And you know, you used to see your prime baseball season obviously kick off in March, and then it got a little bit earlier, and you're seeing games in February. And I mean, now we're having games in January, December. I mean, it's crazy how much it stays busy over there at Heritage Park.
And y'all have brought in so much archery, and of course the
disc golf.
I mean, there's just so much that, and just people, you know, I walked the other day not too long ago, and I just looked in the afternoon and just saw all the different people that were there. We might have already talked about this before, but there's the dog little area. You can bring your dogs, you know, and kids playing t-ball and baseball and all this kind of stuff, and soccer, and moms with their little kids. I mean, it's just a great asset to Coleman.
It is a great asset to Coleman. And like you said, I can't even remember. I was not born before Heritage Park. We had this conversation just a few minutes ago. I'm the same age as Heritage Park. And actually, you know, we're having our 20-year celebration for Heritage Park this Saturday, May 31st. And basically what we're trying to do with this event is celebrate all these great things, you know, that Heritage Park has been for the community. Obviously, we have the dog park, we have the disc golf, the baseball and the softball aspect, soccer. I mean, you name it, there are so many things going on in the park. So we're really just trying to get everybody together and celebrate all the stuff that's been going on in the park for the last 20 years.
And is this celebration normally called Day in the Park? Is that what that is?
We've had Day in the Park in the past, and of course we've kind of taken about a year or two break from doing that. And this is going to be very, very similar to Day in the Park. So it's going to be a really, really fun event. A lot of people know Day in the Park was once a year that we had fireworks, obviously. So we'll have a very good fireworks show that will end the day on Saturday night. So, you know, at dark around 9 o'clock we'll have our fireworks show then. So definitely need to come out and see that.
Yeah, definitely. So what's going on during the day?
Well, we're going to have a very, very packed day, a lot going on, just really something for everybody to do, which of course is what we want. But the opening ceremony will be at 11:30. And we're going to have the mayor come and speak, and some of our former park officials come and talk about, you know, the park being built and opened and that sort of thing. We have a lot of really neat pictures when the park was being built and the kind of landscape that was around it, because there wasn't, you know, a lot of things around it at that time when it was being built.
That's true. It was kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
It was out in the middle of nowhere, you know, and there was a lot of land around it. It's kind of interesting to see how over the years it's been a little bit more progressively become in the middle of downtown, which has actually worked out quite nicely for some of the things that we're trying to do. So that's a great asset. But the 20-year celebration, we're going to have a celebration at the dog park from 2 to 4. We're calling it Yappy Hour, and Pet Depot is sponsoring it. And they're bringing in free dog treats and that sort of thing from 2 to 4. And we're going to do some different dog contests, you know, so bring your dog up there from 2 to 4. And the animal shelter will be there as well doing pet adoptions, which is great. So we're glad to have them in there. So that's going on at the dog park. We're going to celebrate, obviously, the disc golf course. We're going to have some disc golf clinics and demonstrations, and then we're going to do kind of a fun little event closest to the hole you do in golf. This is going to be the disc golf version of that. So we're going to have a winner for that. We're going to do a 3-on-3 basketball tournament at our Blacktop outdoor basketball court, and the winners of that will get a free 1-month membership to the Aquatic Center. So if you're interested in that, you can give us a call. There will be craft show vendors and kids inflatables and games and activities, just all kind of stuff going on. And we're also having demonstrations all day long, basically. Different people coming in that have had something to do with the park before, like soccer demonstrations and pitching demonstrations for softball and baseball and that sort of thing. So those will be actually on the soccer fields all day long while the event's going on. We actually have some really good people coming to do those demonstrations. We have some like professional archers and golf players and some of those people coming as well. So very, very interesting to get out there and see those people as well.
All right, big question. Does it cost anything?
Yes, it is $5 to get in, and that will cover basically anything you want to do inside, all the inflatables for the kids and the craft show and the Yappy Hour at the dog park. Basically the entire thing is covered with that $5 admission. So you can do whatever you want to with that, and it's just $5.
Okay. So where do you enter then?
You will come in basically where, well, there's the Woodland side, Woodland Hospital side.
Right.
That will kind of be our back gate right there, and then you come in the front gate will be kind of by the baseball field fields by Lowe's right there, so you can park and go to either one. And we do have a baseball tournament going on that weekend, so you may want to park on the back side of the park and come in that way towards the old Woodland Hospital side, I guess, where People's Bank is now.
Right, yeah, definitely. Okay, but that's a great deal.
Yes,
I mean,
it is. And we're actually giving some free tickets away. You know, if people are interested, obviously free tickets are never a bad thing. We're giving some families free tickets away, that sort of thing, if they'll post their old pictures from the park on our Facebook page. You know, so they can go visit our Facebook page for the details on that. But Friday we're going to pick another winner, and we've picked a few already, but just kind of a drawing for that. But we like to see some of those old pictures and that sort of thing. So if you want to go onto our Facebook, you can get a chance to win a free set of tickets for your family for the event.
Right. Yes. Just a great way to just go and enjoy. Hopefully it'll be pretty weather.
Absolutely.
Won't be too hot, but go out and enjoy the park and just really experience it. And that sounds like you've got it all covered.
Absolutely. And, you know, like you said, it's an asset to the community. It's something really big, so we want everybody to come out and celebrate, you know, Heritage Park. It's been great for 20 years. We've had great sponsors, great people support it, and it's just so awesome to see how far it's brought the community along and how far it's come along each year. So definitely we're excited to celebrate, you know, 20 years of the park. So.
And we're just about out of time, but I do always like to point out that really Heritage Park does bring in income for the community.
Absolutely.
People come and...
Yeah, you're looking, you know, Heritage Park brings in anywhere from $30 to $40 million in economic impact every year, and this is with, you know, 42 to 45 weekend tournaments that we're bringing in, and we're situated perfectly between Huntsville and Birmingham, and not only that, but even Tennessee and Georgia and Mississippi. These teams that travel and play baseball come to Coleman. They love our facilities. It's a family-oriented community. They don't have to worry about their kids not being safe or that sort of thing. It's a very, very popular destination for baseball and softball.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, all right, this weekend, Saturday, just be there.
Saturday, gates open at 11 o'clock, and then we'll go all day long, and at 9 o'clock we'll have the fireworks show, so I hope everybody can come out and enjoy that.
All righty, good deal. Thank you, Wade.
Good to be here. Thank y'all.
Stay tuned. We'll have more coming up right after this.
Currently, there are 206 registered sex offenders in Coleman County that are allowed to operate on the honor system. Within 4 weeks of taking office, they will be checked monthly by every deputy. I want every one of my deputies to know where the sex offenders live in their communities, and as they are traveling up and down the roads protecting you, and they see a bicycle in a registered sex offender's yard, they will pull over and check and see why there is a child at that house and if there's a potential victim.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
4 years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Max Buttram, and I'm asking for your vote.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Camp Coleman will be taking place this summer, June the 2nd through the 27th, and again July the 7th through the August. Only the first 50 campers for each session will be accepted. Base camp will be at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. Enroll now at the Civic Center, and for more information, give them a call 256-734-9157. Mount Olive Church Vacation Bible School will be taking place June the 2nd through the 6th. Classes for all ages. Come and expect a blessing. Contact Angie Hardman for all the details, 256-507-0864. And a motorcycle ride will be taking place on June the 14th. Registration starts at 8 in the morning at the Coleman Fairgrounds. 100% of the proceeds go to helping cancer patients in Coleman. Biscuits furnished by Bojangles. The ride starts at 10 and the price is $20 for the rider and $5 for the passenger. The route begins at Coleman Fairgrounds. Barbecue and all the trimmings will be furnished after the ride. And the Lady Bear Cat basketball camp will be taking place. Let's see, June the 2nd through the 6th. Coleman High School is hosting this for girls who've completed the 2nd through 8th grades. It'll start at 8:30 in the morning, go till noon. The camp will include special guests, demonstrations, and breakout sessions to help players. It's $100 for the first player and $75 for their siblings. If you have a community billboard, you can email us to channel2coleman@gmail.com, phone us at 256-734-7399, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And we have a birthday to announce. Candace Brown and Whit Rice each have a birthday, and their name will be put into the drawing where they have that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Now the weather forecast, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It will be cloudy today, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high of 84, 40% chance of rain tonight, a low of 68, 50% chance of rain again tomorrow with a high of 82. And who's our guest scheduled for tomorrow?
Bob Law will be here to talk to us about women and firearms, or women's firearms, or firearms that are for women. Whatever.
Or something like that.
Something like that.
Tune in tomorrow and find out details. Today on 2 has been brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.